because it's the Spick and Span studio.
I can pull this.
And we see you here, Brandon. We're here. All right, we're here.
You started the show.
We started the show.
Okay.
All right, we're good. 5 minutes. He goes, you know they're always late.
Dirty dog.
We're not late. Well, I started going, and then you went over there, closed that door. We got a little bit of, just believe it or not. First of all, welcome everybody to an amazing Tuesday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, if that's your thing. You know, not
for some reason the door's not working functionally, but everything else in here is
for sure. So as you guys can imagine, in this chaotic surrounding here, what we're looking at, the rest of the Doghouse Studios is also not like a 10 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? Just this area, we're 10 out of 10. You guys are 10 out of 10. But there is a... You're not here for the show? Okay. But the door, when it rains in San Diego, which is very, very infrequently, it gets a little swollen, and now the door doesn't close. And when the door doesn't close, my daughter creeps in here, and she's up to no good in the garage. And we're watching you.
Dude, just a little bit of distracting noises.
If she puts the key in the golf cart, we got to jump up and... Yeah, because those are the surfboards over there. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, so...
We need the other camera.
I can... Here.
You good?
We'll just do this. I got this. So we're going to get a live view of exactly what I was just talking about.
What are you doing over there? Watch out for the light.
What light?
She's... All this stuff. We're going to need to help her.
Might be good for content, though.
Until something breaks. Do you need some help, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was nice of you to ask for help, though.
All right. You go over there. Yeah.
Hey, next time when you're going to want to do something, remind Mom that every Tuesday we do a show at 4 o'clock. It starts at 4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
So if you wanted to get your tent, this is maybe a little bit advanced level communication here, but maybe to plan a little bit ahead. You know what I mean? Oh, I need that tent right now to put in the living room. I absolutely need that. So, yeah. No, exactly. Dr. Despair knows us too well. One wrong move in the entire studio. You're like, what's the worst that could happen? It could be funny, except for the wires that are just exposed
knock the Wi-Fi out.
Wi-Fi could, everything could happen. Now the dog's in here. What's going on? Get out of here.
That's why I wasn't here when the show started, because I was trying to prevent all this. Of course, it all happens.
All right. So anyway, I want to again circle back here and before we got distracted by a million things and just continue wishing everybody a happy holidays. Hope you guys all had a great time. If you were part of the Dynasty Champions Club, you might have gotten a nice little Christmas card here. Literally.
And did it come? That other thing come that you showed me up there, or not yet?
Oh, that one right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm gonna put that on in a second. Literally, and we do this all the time. Mikey quit the day these things went to print. This guy. You know what I mean? Come on, guy. We literally pushed order and the print was like, all right, you'll have your cards delivered, on this day, and then the next day he quit. You like how we're on the top of Everest? Yeah. Yeah. There's a big long line, so we're waiting for the line to the line to alleviate a little bit before we jump up over there and then run out to World Cup.
This is actually Everest? Is that a real photo?
Yeah, no, we flew to Everest after we won World Cup.
Hold on. Is that how many people are
actually
though,
you have to wait in line?
No.
Yes, you have to wait in line at the top. That's very common. But most times you're waiting in line and if someone's really slow, they're like,
all right, we're out of oxygen.
Sorry, dude, we got to turn around. And you're this close to winning, and then you have to go to the bottom, and then you have to pay them another $80,000 to take you to the top. I think it's 120 grand or something like that. It's you can. I wanted because I looked into it because I really want to go to I really want to
to do it.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Hell yeah! I would love to climb the top of Mount Everest. I hate camping and climbing and hiking and all that stuff, but now that I've got Sloan, it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
And now we've got more kids on the way.
Pretty dangerous, right?
It's pretty dangerous, especially because you get caught in the back of that line. You want to leave early. There's all this weather issues, but luckily we actually climbed Mount Everest right after World Cup. So add another thing to the accolades here.
Nice.
Yeah. If you're part of the Dynasty Champions Club, you would have gotten one of these. So, yeah, Rob, thank you very much. And then also this month, I'm actually going to put this on because it's a little chilly. I'm going to grab these things. Don't fall off.
We got more rumors today.
Oh yeah, we
More
got
news.
juice.
We got juice.
Yeah,
We'll just wait till get a few more likes, get some more viewers in here today, and then let it fly.
And then look at this thing. Oh yeah. This one's a little snug on me. I'm a large. I had to have this conversation with Camille. I tell Alex and Yosh all the time that I'm a large. They don't believe me. Like, Alex is like, "You're not a large." I'm like, "Dude, I'm a large."
Yeah.
And they won't update my size.
Yeah. And even if
it fits like perfectly, but like this is how I want my wetsuit to fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's also too a lot of times with t-shirts for us, the medium once it goes in the wash,
it's toast.
Yeah, then you can't.
No, I wear large t-shirts for anything in cotton. I need to go size up because Camille's high heat on everything. High heat, dry, wash, shrink, repeat. If she does the laundry. If it even gets into the laundry. But anyway, this is another one of the really cool, one of the other great Dynasty Champions Club monthly gifts that we give away to everybody. Every month, if you remember, there are memberships open and available for 2024. You can sign up for actually an entire year if you buy the whole year at once. You're also going to get a subscription to Great American Paintball, which is Alex's new tableside magazine. It's pretty cool. We saw some proofs of it. It's like not a normal size magazine. It's like the size of your computer.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like really big. And it's gonna have like high quality photos. It's gonna be a pretty cool experience there. So I think that's like an $80 value or something like that.
Nice.
And Ben Nelson, yes, I thank you right there for reminding me. All of the charity prizes did get mailed out already. So I believe you won a headband set up here. Which one did you get? Have you written down somewhere?
Me?
No, Ben. Ben won a prize. So, yes. All of the prizes get shipped out. I have to confirm with Alex, but I'm pretty sure he's usually pretty good about it. You may have even gotten an email about it, but they would have gone out like Thursday, Friday, somewhere around there. So I know a lot of guys got some of their prizes, but some of it might be in the Christmas piles. So you're gonna be, if you haven't gotten it yet, it'll be there probably tomorrow or the next day. Okay, yeah, excellent. So thank you. Kyle also got me this little notepad.
I saw you holding that thing around today.
Look at this. Look at this. I took a note.
Wow.
One note.
How about those pens too?
Dude,
that you always try to take from me.
I've got one here, two here, one here, three right there, three in my bedroom, and then three more. Yeah, this is good. Kyle wins on gift giving pretty much every time, because the great thing about this, so I have this Brute.
Yeah, when you're like, don't give me anything dumb and expensive. I'm like, no, it's all a bunch of little stuff. It'll be really helpful.
So I've got this Brute organizer, and I'm literally on the last page.
Oh wow!
So this is like perfect timing. I can't throw this away because I've got a note here on the front that basically says Caleb Abel. He says Blast Camp overfit in 2024, and I believe that if this doesn't come true, that in 2025, I think he has to like go a whole month with a flip phone, or is it like he has to take a Greyhound bus? I don't know if we're gonna do the Greyhound bus thing, because when I did that, somehow my phone heard me talking about Greyhound buses, and so did YouTube, and I got this
no,
thing
actually?
about I got a YouTube video of this Greyhound bus massacre in Edmonton, Canada. This guy got on a Greyhound bus, and some dude came back there, chopped his head off, and was eating his brains.
Oh, didn't that happen a long time ago?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not getting on a Greyhound bus after that story.
Yeah, that's
I don't care
true.
what contest I lost.
I've heard that story. That's
Dude,
wild.
Talk about it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Merry
Nick.
Christmas,
Shout out to the other support goat.
Well, I was trying to make a post because Christmas, and we didn't do many posts today reminding people, even though it is every Tuesday.
We didn't do a post, and that's why Sloan forgot, and Camille must have forgotten.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, that's our fault.
Yeah.
Another, just a concession that I'm not good with is just,
Yeah.
with
Feel
Camille
free to
and
share it too
relationships.
if you want. Just put it on my story.
Shout out to Nick SLOWIAK. Merry Christmas. You're cut. That's a nice one to do. Right before the holidays, the Ironmen really cleaned house.
Yeah.
They
a lot of
they
changes.
took no prisoners, I think everybody was pretty much a prisoner. So I guess on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe then I would say they let all the prisoners go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? How's everything going? Yeah, I just want to wish you happy holidays. You're fired. And actually, at the end of the year, Q4, most companies, like not most, sorry, I don't want to say most companies. Companies tend to let more employees go than normal because they don't have to pay a bonus. If I fire you, I don't pay you your bonus.
Yeah.
On top of that, you get a lot of expenses off the book for the end of the year. So if you're trying to like pad your stats as a company, trim the fat, trim it. So I think that there's, let's see, let's go through the Ironmans thing, okay? And I think personally, and I had this conversation with several people in the industry, people who play paintball. Obviously, me having this conversation with Camille isn't going to really go anywhere, but everybody I talk to, I agree with, and I think that Nick definitely shouldn't have been cut. I can see some of the other moves.
I'm with
for
that.
Sure.
We both said it right when we heard it.
Yeah, I think that's a bad move for several reasons. Not only is Nick the guy, like he's like the face of the Ironmen and die. They use him in marketing campaigns, so that isn't always a good move. But I think he's a really good player still.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of things that he's dealing with this year, but having to deal with that team with that many, like, dude, it was a dumpster fire. There were 13 guys on the roster at one practice because we practiced him, and I'm like, why are you sitting out? He's like, I don't know who's supposed to play.
And 3 coaches, right?
Yeah, there are 3 coaches, 4 coaches. Oh, and they cut Fran and Nikki.
Yeah,
that was strange.
The Fran one is odd. I forgot who I was just talking to about that. I guess maybe Damien, but like, what happened there? Like, were they like maybe wanted to ask Nikki to step down, and then you instead, or like you want to let Nikki go as a coach, so you're just like, oh, let's just get rid of both of them, or like
she would actually be a great person to ask because doesn't she work in human resources?
Yeah, I actually was taught.
She like fires people.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
We should ask her to compare how they let her go to how if it went the proper, like they went through the proper.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There might be an HR.
Because Fran, and you said it best, like Fran seems like nothing but help. Like,
yeah,
he's like, I don't know, in paintball I feel like it's like Vic, Fran, and then like a couple other guys out there. As far as like the best guys in there that are helping in the pits, like those are the guys.
Yeah, you definitely need a loyal, like super, like hardworking, enthusiastic. I don't want to call Fran enthusiastic, but dude, yeah, Fran's like a big part. Like your pit manager, you want to have someone there that wants to be there and enjoys doing it. Yeah. And I don't think there's a single human being on this planet that enjoys being a pit manager more, or like working and like cleaning stuff up, than Fran.
I remember on the Saints, I kept saying before it was leading up, I was like, we have to get this stuff taken care of like the week before. Like we got to start building like a good pit crew. And they're like, no, it'll be fine. Of course, it was like, guys, kids for stealing paint from us. Like pods were not full. We didn't have pods. We didn't have paint in the middle of one of the matches. I think we had to borrow some from like another team that was there. It's like really chaotic, but it is a big part of it could be like why you lose a pro match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Phil, I know that Nick is going to stay with the die team. He's kind of locked in having to stay with the die team, but that's not the point, right? He wasn't. I mean, he was marketing die, of course, but he was like also the Ironman guy. Like that was like pretty clear. That was the case. Also, like it's a hard spot to refill.
Yeah,
I agree. And now let's talk about that a little bit.
I want to say, Nick, too. I think you're doing like that's been the best marketing Die's had since like the Oliver move way back in the day.
Yeah,
as
you
far
love
as,
that
like,
commercial. It's funny.
Yeah, all that have been good.
That commercial was good. That was a good commercial. And then we were actually gonna, and it's interesting. I don't know where Nick's gonna go. Nick, you want to tell us where you're gonna go yet? I could see him going to play with Todd Adamson. We were trying to get Todd Adamson on the show today to ask what does he have against money and why he wants to throw it in the garbage can and buy a pro team and build a pro team from scratch. I'm assuming he's going to pick up a bunch of the LVL guys, but that's going to be tough. I don't know who's going to be coaching his team. There's a lot of questions because he also bought the Raiders pro spot for Europe in an attempt to want to win the pro spot to be able to come in and play pro from the European side at World Cup. Because you get a freebie pro spot.
And then you're in the top.
And then you're automatically in the money.
Yeah.
That's the move.
That is smart.
And now he has 2 of them.
Wow.
So he can shake and bake.
Yeah.
If he wins that one, and then somehow whatever team he creates right now with the scraps and leftovers of everybody else's team.
Yeah.
Right? They could maybe meet, and then it's a classic shake and bake.
Yeah.
Slingshot. Engaged. Remember we did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
I wonder if Todd did it, and then this whole Revo thing that we're also going to talk about that's going on, if he's like, dang, maybe I could have got Revo.
Yeah, I mean, there's also he's just like, I mean, I wonder what you paid for it. That's probably not going to be disclosed, but we could always, allegedly say maybe he could leak it to us, and then we'll be like, we won't tell them anybody that is yeah. The beanie's not it.
Damien.
Beanie's not it, huh? Man, that was rough.
Damien, where are you at? Why don't you come over here?
Yeah, Damien, drive your new car over. Damien bought a Tesla yesterday. Like literally, while he was sitting on, dude,
like 12 right after presents, just.
Yeah, we were and he's like, well, I only unwrapped one present, so I guess I'm just gonna get my own present.
Like, how did you just do that? I was like,
yeah, he's like, I felt
got the loan, got everything.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, I think I got the wrong color.
I'm like, how do you get a loan? How do you get a loan done on Christmas
Day?
Yeah.
Dude. Yes, Nick Slowiak, he used my code, so I'm gonna get some roof racks or something like that for all the twins.
Yeah, Ryan just talked him into a bunch of money just to use his code.
Just to use my code. I was like, yeah, buy it. No, I said, what are you doing? Are you sure?
Yeah, we did.
But
Damien deserves it. He's been working hard.
He's been working hard. Dude, you deserve it, buddy.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, I will, it gets delivered at 7 o'clock. I will
hook it up. Wait,
it's
coming that quick?
Yeah, he bought it yesterday, and they're going to give it to him today.
That's pretty cool.
It was like,
I thought
it was like $4,000 cheaper if he just got it today. Otherwise, he would have to wait for 2 or 3 weeks. And then it was like $4,000 more. And after like the federal credits, I think, and like his trade-in value, which wasn't a significant amount, I think his car was like almost $30,000 or less, like right at like 30,000 for the one I have.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Wow. And they don't blow up. I don't know why people think that they blow up all the time. Like you literally can Google. Someone said, like 3 people sent me this Lego. It was like a Lego Tesla thing. It was like on fire. And like you can Google any car, just type in any vehicle, and then put fire at the end, and you'll get a picture of that car on fire. So like lots of cars. Yeah.
Did Damien get autopilot with his or not yet?
No, not yet. I told him to wait. Yeah. I told him to wait because that's expensive.
Yeah.
It's an expensive.
You could just do it on the app, right?
Yeah, you can just buy. Dude, I can get Sloan to buy autopilot for me right now for $6,000. But yeah, and then he drives a lot, right? So he's gonna save a ton of money on gas.
Yeah.
But I don't want.
Well, no charger, so it has to go charge it out.
No, he got a charger.
Oh, wow.
He bought a charger.
Oh,
he plugged it into the wall at the house.
Yeah.
And then he gets, for using the code, he gets 6 months of free charging. So wherever he drives for 5,000.
Plug that charger into an outlet?
Yeah.
Does it work well,
Dude, I can plug it in right here, right next to the Spicka Span power bank. No problem.
It's slower?
Yeah. But it can get you.
You leave it overnight?
You leave it overnight, it'll get like 15%, which is like 50 miles.
Oh, that's all?
That's all, yeah. You got to leave it for a little bit. Like if you live.
That's not what you have set up though, right?
No, I've got. Yeah, we went.
There's
this, and this is a for sure, somewhat possibly dodgy and not legit. My buddy and I just put in a 50 amp extension cord essentially under the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piece of cake, huh?
That's
high voltage, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Taylor White, that's so funny. That's what I feel like when I wear a beanie. I can't, I don't know. No, and ZZ Naj, you don't have to, you just can put any kind of, I just put like what looks like there's a washer and dryer plug that you can plug in washer and dryer in, like out in our driveway. And it's just like, you just plug that thing in and then you plug it into your car and you're ready to rock. Dude, the future is here. The future is here.
I feel like it's like warm. It's warmer today. It's cold.
It is in
last.
this. It's warmer in this jacket. That's for sure. It was warm. Nice. It was warm yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was yesterday. We had a really nice day yesterday. We
did a lot done.
We kind of woke up, made a bunch of different breakfast meals. Opened up some presents, cruised around, put some football on. Damien came over. I beat him in chess. He was a formidable opponent, much better than it actually you would think he is.
Yeah, he was trying to
He
shark
was
him.
really trying to hustle me, that's for sure. I know exactly what he was trying to do.
When I came in back from the store and I saw that he did like the king rook move where you hide it, I was like, oh, it's not his first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else?
And
boardwalk?
Then we went down to the boardwalk. We cruised around. Then we had a cocktail at a friend's place. We had a cocktail at J-Bird's place. Watched the sunset.
Yep.
Then we pinned it back up the boardwalk.
Oh, what about karaoke too?
Oh my gosh,
Damien
Sloan got karaoke.
Sloan.
Yeah, Uncle Damien. Do you have a video of that? We need to post that up.
Yeah,
we might get
I
copyrighted.
thought I sent it to you.
I don't know if I got it. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's worth a pop up here. We're gonna get a little probably copyright strike
Gonna be embarrassed
from no, of course not. Yeah. So, hey, and in the Pits Paintball Podcast, thank you very much. It is the last Tuesday of 2024. I actually had planned on doing a year in review, but then yesterday was Christmas, and we did absolutely nothing aside from like wander around and relax.
Yeah, but it was nice.
But it was cool. It was really nice.
Just be present in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we had a nice dinner.
Yeah.
I like that Hoffman was a little bit. He's like, I don't know about this place, guys, and we're like, trust. And then after
he'd never been to Emerald.
No, he was when he called you when we were in the car on there. He was trying to audible to not go there, and then when you said no, we were still gonna go to Emerald. Then I was like, no, Hoffman, we gotta go to this place.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's kind of gone down a little bit.
Service is one star.
Yeah, it's a 1-star service.
1-star service. Yeah. It's like they don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, actually, when I was getting in the Uber to leave that place, and I was talking to the guy there, or the Uber driver, and he was like, well, he's like, is this place good? I've always wanted to try it, blah, blah, and I was telling him about it. He's like, sounds like it's something, it's like a front for something. If the food's really good, they know how to cook really good food, but they don't really care if they go out of business, and maybe it's some
that place has been around for decades. But still, yeah, I don't know.
Could be a big family.
It could be a big family.
Yeah,
it could be a big family. Okay, we're in the conspiracy theories at this point. So yeah, then we had some Chinese food. Came home. I went to sleep, and now we're here. And so yeah, that was our day yesterday. Hopefully everybody else had a nice fun one. And then. Yeah, we can get into a little bit of news, a little bit of juice.
Yeah.
Did Mouse ever get back to you?
I just texted him.
And it looks like here we go. We'll put this thing on the screen right now so everybody can enjoy it. It does look like we got J-Rab. Let's hit this thing real quick here. We gotta.
River news, J-Rab news. Last week we obviously Danny came to your team, put Level in a difficult position. J-Rab leaving Diesel or getting released from Diesel. Thomas Taylor to NYX. Allegedly, Tyler Harmon turning down a lot of money from the Russian. And then
hold on. We'll play this here in a second. And you can keep going. I'm just gonna I gotta spin this thing.
What else was there? Oh, and then the Ironmen pickups as well. Kind of that was in.
So let's talk about this. We'll play this here in a second. I was getting it queued up. Okay. So let's talk about who the Ironmen have right now. They cut everybody except for Clay, and who I can easily see going to the Ironman, to Aftermath.
And Keith DeVitt, right?
I believe Keith and Kyle, I think, are still on the team.
Yeah.
Okay. So they got brand new pen. So they got Keith. Okay. They got Keith, Kyle. They got Clay, still from the original team. Then the new pickups are Tom and then the 2 Canadians. Okay, so that brings the roster to 6.
And there, maybe gonna have one more pickup.
Allegedly, the Henry Sense and Stephen Omar are going there.
Oh yeah, that's the new news.
That's the big one. So those there's been a transfer of ownership, from what I've heard. This one might not be the winner. Transfer of ownership apparently.
This one wasn't.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, are we not?
Damien's playing on them too.
I wasn't sure if we were.
No, we talked about it. Remember, because he was wearing the dye shirt.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it was released yet. We might have just released it on accident.
Wait, we're not supposed.
I don't think that's why I did that kind of secretly.
Oh.
We'll find out here shortly.
Juicy.
You know, it's good.
We should have one that says "Oops."
I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to say that, but you know,
because I didn't even write him on the list. I thought he was already there.
We've been really good, and we hold the news back a lot more than we used to. Last time we would just throw it out there and then deal with people like, hey, why'd you guys say that? So
that's what you get for cutting Nick.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
That's what you get for cutting Nick. Okay, we're dropping the heat. Okay. A little bit on accident.
Let me just, I gotta defend Damien here. Damien definitely said no. I asked him last week on the show if I could try to talk about that, maybe, because I feel like they were in talks. And he said no. And then I'm pretty sure yesterday, he said no again, that they wanted to.
This fool came over to our house wearing a dye t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, we were.
And we're like, dude, why are you wearing it? It's Christmas. Why are you
wearing
a dye shirt?
We don't have anything against dye shirt. It was just a little too tight on him. And we were like.
It was like, dude, we get it.
Maybe a button up, kind of presentable.
Nicer shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he said all of his clothes were dirty. Damien, are you in trouble? Are you still watching? And when you're watching, are you at work?
It's a good thing he might not be
watching.
Oh,
it just got posted. It just got posted. Right? Did it? Yeah, whatever. It's up.
Oh, they just posted it. Wow.
Wow.
They're lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just posted it.
Did they post it before the show or like right when we said it? So that was an accident 1 minute ago. Damn it. And that, you know what I'm actually a little bummed about, because I didn't really think about, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was just talking to some guys at Die specifically about how press releases come out. And I didn't even, and how like sometimes it gets like ruined.
Yeah.
And it's like you ruin the whole, like we just talked about that on the show.
Yeah.
So our bad. He said not to post it? He said not to say it?
Yeah, I think.
Did he tell me?
I think he told us, but.
Was I there?
I think so.
Huh.
Because I was like, oh, we should release the news.
I thought when you were pointing at it, you were like say this.
No, I was like, can we? And then you were like, oh yeah, that.
Got it. We need to have, actually, let's get some hand signals.
Yeah,
going.
We do need.
We'll do that for 2024.
Okay.
The end of the season.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, they got Damien, I guess. That I just saw it on the internet, so obviously that's where it came from. And yeah, shout out to Di who's watching. Good thing you guys were watching. Good thing we timed that together very well. Right there. And yeah, I don't know, allegedly. So I think I just got on. What does that mean? Oh, Xbox. He's playing Xbox. Mouse, we asked Mouse to come on the show, and he said, okay, about what time? I've got some work stuff to do. And then Kyle said, anytime, probably between 4:30 and 5:30.
Anytime in an hour and a half.
4:29 right now, and he goes, I just got on Xbox with Rainey.
He was climbing uphill with that when he talked on the show the other day when we were in Bali, and then he just knocked himself down a little bit.
Yeah, he came out good. Well, Mouse, enjoy your Xbox games right now. What games do you play now? He still plays Xbox?
Yeah, he just plays one game. It's PUBG. It's kind of like
I remember that
tactical
game.
real world.
Do you still have an Xbox?
Yeah. I think he's dusty. Just in the corner behind.
Does anybody want to buy Kyle's Xbox? Shout out, put it in the comments.
If like there's another COVID that happens again, I'll bust out the Xbox.
You're gonna hold on to that thing just in hopes that there's another possible
Catastrophic
lockdown.
lockdown.
Catastrophic. And you're like, all right, cool.
In case the world shuts down again.
Then I'm gonna hold on to this for that exact.
Yeah, I probably should get rid of it.
Get rid of that thing, dude.
Because I actually enjoy it, but I have a really big problem that if I start playing that, you remember what happened? I played till like.
Yeah, no, they're not healthy. They're
6 in the morning.
Unless you're making loot off of it.
Same thing with like series.
You could play it down here and stream yourself playing. We've got the setup.
Yeah, do that.
That'd be pretty cool, huh?
I'm not a big person that yells and.
No.
I mean, I get
you don't talk
quickly.
much, huh?
No, I don't talk much on
that. Is it a 1 or a 360? I think it's probably the newest one, right?
Yeah, it's the new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. Isn't the Xbox 360 the one that came out 20 years ago?
It's like a rectangle. It's
black.
Minimalist. It doesn't have I don't know. It's the newer one. I don't know. Got it whenever COVID was.
Look at Taylor White pushing it. There we go. Best shooting markers under $1,200. Die-izing the Ozarks. There we go. Okay.
I saw their one of their new guns looked pretty. I think it was like a M4. Like I saw someone released like a photo of it, maybe, or leaked a photo of it.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to talk about that. That's bad news.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know.
That actually is kind of what prefaced our conversation about leaking news when I was talking to them.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Well, I didn't leak news. I didn't share the photo.
I feel like if we were to say if this was like one of those like collisions in the street where it's like I didn't rear end you, I would give you like 25%. I'll take 75% of the I did it, but I'm giving you. What do you guys think? Who shares in the?
What do you mean there?
Well, at fault. You're like at least 30 to 45% at fault of leaking the Damien news. Even though I said it, I did it.
I kind of tricked you.
You tricked me
because I pointed at it.
Yeah, you were like.
But typically when we're like sharing notes here low, it's like because
it's like
I'm not saying it out loud.
Yeah, but we just talked about the fact that you don't like to talk very much, so that's why I thought you wanted me to run with it.
Oh.
Yeah. What you guys want to help me out here?
What is it?
Well, I just want to try to hopefully be able to be vindicated in me not taking as much blame as possible.
I just saw a picture of maybe a new gun. I don't know if it was like AI or if it was fake, but it looked pretty cool. So that's all. I'm not sharing any photos.
I haven't seen that. Well, with that said, let's put up this little video of Damien sending him off. And this was Damien. So Sloan got a karaoke machine yesterday.
Talk to me, but we are never, ever, ever back together.
Huh? You said never?
Ever.
Like never.
Thank you, Rob.
Miss you picking fights, and you were screaming that I'm right, and you would hide away and put your peace of mind.
Oh, it's wrong. Yeah, it's all you.
Record that's much
Cooler than
Rob
mine.
has his back.
Yeah, Rob's got my back.
You call me up again tonight. This time I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever back together.
Okay, so
We didn't go over that, but I know when I watched that video, I was like, I think I need to edit like the last 10 seconds.
That's good. That's good. So that was really fun. He was like, I know one Taylor Swift song, and now I've got Taylor Swift in my
Stuck in
my head. Yeah, you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now is it stuck in your head a little bit?
No.
I hope so.
The song that you sang, the "Wake Up," it's 6
Oh,
a.m. That was stuck in my head. The song that you created.
That was a good song too. That was a really good song. Okay, 5149, Spicka. Okay, the schmo. I take it. I'll take it. So, also it sounds like Revo Law is losing 2 of their guys. Where those guys go, I don't know. My guess is also to the Ironmen because you need to fill Nick SLOWIAK's shoes with somebody, and I believe Henry Sense. If they didn't get J-Rab, I think that Henry Sense would be the move, right?
Oh wait, was this?
And I think
was this released?
I'm not.
But just don't say this out loud. I don't. Was that this stuff?
Oh no, so they're still on Revo at the moment.
Those
I
people
think.
are.
Yeah, Rob and Frank, to my knowledge, are still on Revo. I'm saying that right now. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we heard.
We heard they might be going to Impact, but
Wait, which Frank? Because I thought it was Frank was on the Bears.
he went to Revo.
Oh.
Revo, yeah, and then Revo's looking to pick up some other guys. Glenn Takamoto is a name that was thrown out there by you. They're really high. Ever since Oliver came back 2 years ago and dominated at World Cup and we won.
Yeah.
There's like all these old retired pros that are coming out of the woodworks. Like I can play still. So, yeah, that's pretty fun.
Glenn also needs help replacing his solenoid on his gun. He told us that.
Can someone?
Like if you're friends with Glenn and you know how to work playing an Eclipse gun, he's like,
It's probably a Geo3.
he's like, I went to play the other day and then I realized my solenoid's broken and it's $250 and I don't even like know where to go. So he's like, I just put the gun away for a little bit and just went and did my own thing. So if you know Glenn, and you know you're savvy with solenoids, maybe give him some help.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, it's just we need a tech out there. So it's up in the air where they're gonna go. Obviously, Ironmen are rebuilding. They need a new Nick SLOWIAK on the team, and I know that Henry's good at shooting off the break. That was one of the things that Tom did say that he's really good at, burning guys off the break. So that's a spot I could see them. I could possibly see them going there.
Yeah.
I could possibly see them going there. And then let's make sure I'm not getting any mean text messages right now. We had so anyway, I believe that Henry Sense's ownership in Revo has been given to Tom Ford in its entirety. Transferred. Okay, here we go. Outlaw anodizing semi-pro team. Wow, Philip's got a semi-pro team. Oh yeah, that's right. With now that has Cato and Corey Field.
Oh yeah, I don't think we were supposed to.
11 minutes ago. Right on.
So maybe.
Dude, look at this guy, man. Look at how serious he is.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that was.
Look at that guy, huh? You guys know this guy? That's not. Oh, mouse.
I think that was maybe supposed to be.
What does it say?
later
What
in
does
the
it say?
week.
What does it say? Do they already have it?
Yeah, it's a full. Press.
Oh, they had the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they mention us?
No.
Oh.
But maybe Nick, who's watching, is like, we gotta post it, and then he just.
No, Die's in here too. I don't know who Die is watching. I don't know.
Nick.
Oh, but Nick's got two screens. Nick's viewing it because there's the Die's account and there's Nick's account watching.
I'm sure Nick.
He's got two.
I'm
he's
sure
got
Nick
two
is
screens boosting our viewer count. Thanks, guys.
Well, Nick, I'm sure runs the Die Instagram.
Possibly.
He has the login, so because to share a post, so he was probably like, I gotta post this.
And Orlando, I don't know where Nick is gonna go. And yes, everybody, J-Rab is going to the Russians. They filled that spot that they were looking for. I don't know what the
we talked to
details.
J-Rab a little bit yesterday. FaceTimed him.
He was flying to his first practice in Florida. There's mandatory practice on Christmas.
Sounds like he has to go to practice a lot.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Tomcat, what's the T on Todd's new team? I don't know. We tried to get Todd on today, but we couldn't do it. So he didn't take our calls. I don't have his number. A little bit of both.
Maybe we should try like surprise FaceTime. I was gonna text Meter.
I was gonna say surprise
But
FaceTime Nick, but Nick has an Android, so we can't do that.
Oh yeah. What about Meter?
Yeah, you can call Meter.
I
See
haven't
what he's
talked to
doing.
Meter in a while.
He hasn't. They might have some new news, right?
Is it this?
Right
Or is it start with a 2?
here.
Oh yeah.
So, let's see here. What else do we have on the agenda for the news that's going out? Also, I was watching today live the who's Jose? Gotcha. Don't call him. Gotcha. Watching the Coaches Corner show today when they had Marcelo on for a little bit talking about the importance of coaching coaches and kind of that next level of anticipation, and it's just his name.
Well, I started to type his name and it didn't come up.
I might have spelled it wrong. I think it's D-I. I put a D-I.
Oh.
Dim. There he is. And I also spelled his last name wrong. I gotta update that thing. And so.
Oh, Nick's everywhere. Andy Potter is the man.
Nick's everywhere. Andy Potter is the man. Got it. So yeah, not sure exactly where Nick's going. Nick, do you want to tell us where you're going? Or do you want to just...
Robert said J-Rab's allegedly getting $200K over 2 years. Did you get that feeling when we talked?
It didn't seem like it.
It
did not seem like
it didn't seem like a $200K type of smile.
It seemed like a $50K over 2 years.
No, maybe
$50K per year.
Yeah.
Kind of smile. But if he's getting $200K over 2 years, he did it.
Yeah.
That is a doing it kind of thing.
And if he has to play,
but there was something really strange about allegedly over all the communications between the Russians, because I asked one of them directly about the mouse thing, and they're like, "Where did you hear these numbers?" And I was like, "From Mouse."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No way, we don't have that type of budget. I would love to make that much money."
Yeah.
And then we heard it was like coming from like
someone else,
like
they
Rich
coaches
Telford or something like that was like negotiating this weird like playing the telephone game. And as all of you guys know who subscribe to BKI and have watched my communication drill on the telephone game, killer drill. But what comes out of my mouth never comes out of the last guy's mouth exactly the same. That's the whole telephone game.
It's just like how Damien said, don't release that. And
release that news. Told you.
I think told you also, and you were like
I
next to
wasn't
me.
there, but I wasn't. He was like, there was some sort of connection.
Yeah.
And then you were tapping on the thing, like,
And sometimes like Damien's like just throwing.
He's just throwing
stuff, buying Teslas, playing chess, like.
Yeah, singing karaoke, telling me not to say.
Becoming an officer.
That I'm. Don't say this. Like, there's a lot of stuff going around. He said, who said, what said.
Mm-hmm.
All we know is that's a good pickup.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup, and that's gonna be fun. And he's gonna be local.
Yeah.
He's gonna be local here. So that's it was necessary. That was necessary. Let's see here.
Brandon's got some news.
Brandon who?
Brandon Allison.
Oh, biggest news. Shut Up, We're Trying enters the semi-pro division to battle slightly less talented New York wrecking crew and the former rodeo stars turned paintball team Dynamic.
Great job with that.
That was
news
good.
Article.
That was good. Now that everybody's out of the way, I love...
Brandon, feel free if you have more of those in your mind of yours, those clever ones, you can just do those slightly believable.
So we have the Vegas Golden Misfit Knights are going semi-pro. We got the Wrecking Crew semi-pro.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
a team that's going to be playing semi-pro. I need to talk to also. They asked if I could maybe help them coach a little bit this year in the NXL, which is
who's that?
Maybe I won't share.
Okay. Wait, you're gonna coach in the NXL and play?
No, I have to figure out how that would work.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
You know, because there's only one. I can't help them on the layout because I'm practicing, and then if our schedules don't align, but they already knew that when they reach out to me, so I'd have to kind of, I don't know, just have to discuss what kind of help. Obviously, I can't be like there most of the time or at the practice before on the layout, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, you know, and that's actually another thing we were kind of talking about a little bit, and before I why would Damien call you and not my thing?
Hi, is everything?
No, here, call him.
Hold on.
Yeah. Does he not know we're on a show?
No, he definitely does. Hold on. Hang
up on that fool.
Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna get Damien over here to possibly get fired.
He looked happy though.
Does he know that he is not supposed to be on a phone while driving?
Officer Sergeant Damien, how's it going?
Let's go!
All right, well, whatever.
What's up?
What up?
Why are you so happy?
Yo, I'm about to go pick up my check right now to go get the car.
Nice.
Yo.
Well, hey, so you're playing. So I heard.
Yeah, we saw that
Di
just posted, released the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is like the first time you guys find out about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy that you kept it
You
so
didn't-
quiet or tell us. And
Did
then
you tell them about the dye shirt yesterday?
No, we didn't
No,
tell
we
anybody
literally,
about that.
we literally
either.
didn't even mention anything about you possibly telling us whether we should or should not be releasing the news because we didn't know anything about it until Di just posted it.
Yeah, and then we saw. I was like
Congratulations.
sitting here looking
That's
through
good.
Instagram, and I
Yeah,
saw that.
so we
then-
decided to share the news.
Yeah, we shared the news on that,
Dude, let's go. Now I get to shoot Ryan. So stoked.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, congrats on the move. Wait, did you tell? You did tell us not to say anything, right?
About what?
About you going to the Ironman.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was like done like 3 weeks ago, but we wanted to like wait till they released it.
But just to confirm, you did tell Ryan yesterday. You're not allowed to share it yet.
I
don't think I was in the room. I think he told you, and I just didn't hear it.
No, that was last week on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
I told you not to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, you got to you got to revamp. It's like we have an expiration date on all news that's supposed to come out that shouldn't come out. So we need to you need to refresh that app. You know what I mean? You got to remind us not to say anything because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So everybody's pretty happy here. Everybody's pretty excited.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, because I'll be playing now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do you think that is it legal to use your phone if you're a police officer while you're driving?
I'm not gonna respond the way I would normally respond if we were alone.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
See,
you?
I'm thinking before I act.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Except you still are talking right now.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'll let you guys go.
All right.
All right.
Congrats, dude.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
He was getting another call.
Oh, was he?
Did you hear it? I was beep beep. Another call is coming in.
Hands free, baby. That's right. Actually, the Smo is absolutely correct. It's hands free. He's good to go. He's good to go. So
Hands-free device.
So yeah, we were talking a little bit about coaching and because obviously the schedules are being set up at the moment. Shout out to Lando and Team Omega in there. We're trying to get us set up a practice or tryouts actually for the squad at SC Village. We're trying to get it January 13th. Yeah,
For
July.
Dynasty?
No,
Tryouts?
for Team Omega.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna be doing D3 out there.
You think this guy knows
think-
that it's Tuesday?
I think he
that's why
knows
he's
it's
not
Tuesday.
answering?
He's got his stuff.
Like
I
he's
like
pretty
that
on
you
it.
can record a video now. It's like a video message.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, you can leave a voice
can,
note? That's nice.
I think so. I haven't done it yet, but I think that's what it is. So Kyle, you're coaching the Lords at WCPL.
That's a different team, too. We also need to talk. It's just scheduling because it's like a lot.
It's a lot of scheduling.
Yeah.
It's a lot of scheduling.
Yeah.
Well, and so that's the thing we were talking about a little bit today. You know, it's and they kind of brushed over it on the coach's corner thing about just the high level training.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference, and we've mentioned it. Like, does your coach know what he's talking about? Was like one of the episodes we had a couple of months back, or maybe even a year at this point. But like high level coaching is incredibly important, and Maddie's talked about it too. It's like going to a clinic is one thing, right? Being able to sign up and get taught by a top pro level player. Obviously, it's more expensive than your normal day's entrance fee, but what you get in one day from one of these clinics far supersedes anything that we would get over 10 normal times that you go to the paintball field, because you're just kind of beating your head against the wall, or you're emulating and redoing drills that you've seen online or you saw other people do it. And I've seen this countless times with players that are doing these drills and they don't understand why they're doing them.
Yeah.
They're just going through the motions. And like, that's why even if you can get a coach like myself or Marcelo, or Kyle, any high level pro guy, especially the BKI guys at your field, definitely not Dalton, because we whooped his ass at the last tournament, but anybody else, you're getting this different level of mindset that's going to be able to explain the why. And that's one of the things that's so super important. And like, what's really interesting is how players and teams will spend all this money on their gear. You know, they'll put all this time and effort into it, but they'll balk at the opportunity to hire a high level coach to help them out. And by high level coach, I don't mean like you're playing D4, so you're gonna get some D2 guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking elite player, elite coach.
Yeah.
Is where you're gonna get the highest level.
Because there's so many layers to like
Mhm.
all the concepts. Like there's so many that build up to it, and then for everything that you like learn, there's also like a counter to it, and then like another counter. So there's so many layers, and when you have a really skilled individual, because what I think too is like having someone that is like is an expert in paintball strategy and concepts and how to like fundamentally get better faster. It basically, what it really comes down to is how good is the expert at bridging the gap of knowing what knowledge should be learned for that specific individual, while you have like, you know, we have 10,000 concepts that we know that we could pull right off the cuff. You don't want to start explaining all of them. You will kind of figure out where does this person maybe need a little bit of attention. You use like 5 of those concepts, and then once you feel that those are like valued and concrete and like accepted and learned, then you can start to move to the other ones. And then I think the hardest thing and the biggest reason why it makes it a little bit better when these experts are like providing this information to players is because they have a good way of making it, of simplifying a really complex idea. You know, so like if we're trying to explain like strategy in an entire game, it's going to be like, it could be a 10-hour conversation, but if you can like somehow simplify to make it understandable, digestible for a newer player, like that's a really good skill to have.
Well, absolutely. And I think Brian said it also. Where's that comment? It's kind of like also you're finding out why things aren't working.
Yeah.
Right. And that's important, right? Oh, yeah. So we get some insight as to what we're doing wrong on the field.
Yeah.
Because again, a lot of this stuff is I think it seems like it's right. I'm seeing other people do stuff like going to the same spots that we're going to, but why isn't it working here?
Yeah.
And that's
it's like a group thing too.
Yeah.
Everyone at your field is going to play similar. Maybe you have one standout guy that's doing some stuff. He's leading the charge of like innovation for the other players at the field. But a lot of guys are probably playing the same way, and they're all doing the same mistakes because they're like, that's what everyone does here.
Right. And that's it too, right? You get stuck in this rut at your local field.
Yeah.
And that was an interesting thing we always joked around about is like, and I watched the Sean White documentary. I've studied a lot, or not studied. I've watched a lot of his stuff too, just kind of in the snowboarding scene. But he's like, we did the same thing without really knowing it as we were kids, probably because we're a little older. But when he got really good riding regular, he would just ride switch all day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, when I have to go snowboarding with Damien in a couple weeks, I'm probably just gonna have to ride switch all day, right? Because he's not very good. So it'll it boosts your stuff. So when Alex, Yosh, Oliver, and I were playing at Mare Island back in the day, we'd be like, okay, well, obviously us playing walk-ons right now is not gonna it's not gonna be challenging.
Yeah.
So we'll play with our pumps. We'll play pump guns only, or we'll play pumps with our left hands only.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like adding that element of what's gonna challenge us more, and a lot of people and teams it's like. You're there, and I get it, right? I have these conversations all the time. You're there, and you're paying to be there, and you want to have fun.
Yeah.
Losing's not fun. And I know a lot of you understand, like, we'll grow from it. But at the end of the day, you're like, dude, I just kind of want to, like, play some paintball and have fun.
Sure.
You know? And so a lot of times you don't do that hard work, or you don't challenge yourself enough. And when we kind of going back to that communication drill that we had on BKI, I actually just did a full, like, really, really, really solid 5-part masterclass on communication for the BKI library.
Oh, nice.
I finally got it done. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Tyler actually did 2 separate communication drills that were really, really good as well. Communication is one of the more difficult things to master. But when we did that, you remember, you were on the team when Rusty came up with that the communication game.
Yeah.
Right?
You have a word, and
you have a word, and then you have to come like. What we were doing is we on Dynasty found it that we ran into a bit of a wall for practicing. Back then, the Ironmen didn't want to practice us. Yeah. Even though we were right on the other side of the field, like we're on the other field from them. So we didn't have teams to practice against. So we were playing the local D3 team, D2, or semi-pro team.
Sure.
The Pirates.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not the Pirates. The Raiders. Dude, I do that every time.
Yeah. You and Alex.
But what we would do is instead of just beating them, is we came up with this game where we run to our spots and we everybody had to say a specific word, and then we had to repeat all those words and get it back across the field, back and forth, before we're able to move forward.
Sure.
Out of our primary bunkers. And so it's an interesting thing because not only it's twofold, right? We came up with a cool drill that actually has a purpose and serves a purpose and can be implemented into your practice today. But on top of that, we found a way to also challenge ourselves a little bit more. You had to finish a task before you could actually get to the point.
Yeah.
And that made it just slightly more challenging for us. And those are the types of things that we had to do in order to cope and to
I mean, that drill is why it's also good. I'm just now thinking about this is
it takes you also out of being selfish, because paintball and I don't want to say selfish. It's unknowingly selfish, because when you're playing, you're like, I got to do this, that, and then even though you had a job and a role, which is easily forgotten for younger players, that drill also makes you have to do something before with using that communication, telephone game. Versus guys might always be going out there and then they're not communicating and they're getting shot, or they're getting greedy and over engaging when they just had to hold a lane for a little bit or something. So that drill forces you to go wait, I have a job here. I'm not allowed to start playing really till I get my information across. So it's actually a great way for teaching you in-game discipline as well.
Oh, big time. And the other one is, it's so funny when I run these drills, and everybody knows what's supposed to happen, right? And as soon as you say go, the first person, 50% of the time, there's going to be someone that freezes up. And it's also one of the things I talk about in this BKI masterclass thing is developing a code library.
Yeah.
Right. So I came up with a ton of different words that you can throw in there because there's plenty. But what you'll see is you'll get in this rut, this repetition, where every time that someone probably 50% of the words or 60% of the words are just words they heard the round before. Oh yeah, tomato.
Yeah.
You'll hear tomato every single time we do the drill. Yeah. It's guys, come on.
We're supposed to be different word.
We're trying
I can't think of any other words.
Or it'll get to me. It'll get to this guy, and he'll be like, and at the end I go, dude, what happened? He's like, well, Kyle took my word. I'm like, what? That's impossible.
This is funny too. 2011, Alex said Hector telling me to send a guy to the snake, which is from TJ Bastards. Alex talking about, because Hector, I know how this really fits in right here, but it's funny as Hector always if we're having struggle in a game, he's like, why don't we just go to the snake? I'm like, wait, Hector, no, just leave me alone for a little bit. And then when we're doing well, or in a clutch game, when I know it's all right, now it's time to run to the snake, we go, I was like, see, that's when you run to the snake.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny. I appreciate that he does say that, because it keeps me a reminder that I'm still, you got to take those calculated risks every once in a while to keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah, it is, and you're like, oh, why don't you just do that one play where we ran to the snake and he shot everybody? We're like, yeah, I would love to just do that every time, but it doesn't always work like that, unfortunately. Yeah.
Hector's really good too at bringing a random person in last minute, to be on the team, and then it was like, get him points. I'm like, he's not even practicing.
Who is he?
Yeah. I'm not gonna drop any names, but it's fun.
You don't need to tell me who. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas is pumping out talent right now. I mean, they're pumping out talent. They're pumping out content. You got Verb over there just dousing us with video. He's got that new up and coming guy that he's posting a bunch about, the red hair, going down bunkering everybody. I don't know. I don't know. Does he play on?
Ironmen?
I don't think he's on the Ironman. I thought he's on Brandon's team.
He might be a free agent.
Free agent.
You should take a shot of that, and then Let's Talk Paintball should put free agent.
That'd be a good
name unknown.
Name unknown. Pick this guy up.
Location, Texas. I'm gonna make that if he doesn't.
Let's do it. That'll be on Spicka.
Yes.
There we go.
Vince, that's not yours. That's not yours. Don't do it.
Let's put a little copyright on that one, bud.
Paintball Troll, if you're in here watching and you get it done before us, we'll let it slide. We'll let you have it. We'll let you have that.
We can't fight with you.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't want to do that.
Next thing you know.
Yeah.
Right.
We're getting roasted. Slow roast.
Slow roasted. So,
wait, hold on. I wanted to ask too. so I talked to Marcelo. The reason why we're talking about this coaching thing is I had a pretty long talk with Marcelo, and then I brought it up to Ryan that wanted to talk a little about this subject of clinics and us teaching, and how it's like everyone's fortunate enough to get that right now in paintball. But you said that Marcelo did something this morning too, and kind of talked about.
No, so he was on the coach's corner today, and they were just talking. Like, he wasn't on for very long. He was just on a little segment. They were kind of talking about just the high level concepts and mentalities, and like there's things that once you start working with the same group a lot, you'll start to like unlock different like little levels of their game, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things is because he's like, I've played with Ryan for so long, or like Archie or something like that. You know that you can see their tendencies and their mannerisms. As soon as the posture changes just slightly, he can be like, yeah, let's do that, let's go. We know we're gonna make a move.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's an important thing, and we get that once we start watching the players a lot.
Yes.
And I think one of the things that we talked about, and just kind of back to like, I think I got sidetracked, but a lot of players and teams balk at the idea. They're like, it's not, I don't know if it's worth it. But at the end of the day, like if you think of any other sport out there, like if you try to go get golf lessons from some guy who, like,
Tiger Woods.
Well, I mean, I don't even think that's available. But like, think about getting golf lessons just at the local golf course, where you get some guy who can hit the ball really well, and like he's the local park pro. But is he? It's like getting a guy off a D3 team.
Well, you remember when we went to Jackson Hole in January, and we looked at the lessons? The private lessons were like $900 for 4 hours.
Yeah, it's insane.
And it's not by you don't have Sean White even there.
No,
you know, like, so like, it's interesting because I called Marcelo just to say Merry Christmas yesterday, and we FaceTimed last night right after I left you guys after dinner. We talked for like 30 minutes, and we were kind of talking about this subject and just some other subjects that are like relative of the game, and talking about the current like landscape of the pro division and the skill level of how hard it is for teams to win, kind of like we were talking about with Maddie the other day. But we were saying like it's wild to me that like, and even forget even like private training from one of us pros, but like how people are not like jump at the idea of like, maybe I get to have even a Zoom call, or like go to a clinic for 150. Like if I'm go back, like if I'm a kid in the current state of what we have technology wise, and I know how many like sources there is to get better, like I would be reaching out to, like, you guys know, you message us, we talk back. It's not like we're hard to get a hold of. If anybody reaches out, we talk to them. Might take a couple days.
Mouse, maybe not.
Yeah, Mouse, maybe not. But like, I would be reaching out and be like, hey, would you do like a Zoom call or anything? How much would that cost? And then probably be surprised how inexpensive it is compared to like what it would cost if this was, NFL or UFC or any of these bigger things. Like right now, we are trying to grow paintball as a whole, and if it does get to a point where it blows up, that I feel like the opportunities won't be there as much to get the knowledge you can now from a lot of these experts in the game.
Yeah, and actually, I've got one scheduled with Gen X. Arfan and Gen X did a little promo for the Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sales, stuff like that. I think they extended it, and so they're going to pick a winner, and I'm going to be doing a live Zoom session with them and their team on those types of things without like an event kind of planned or scheduled. We'll kind of go over mainly the communication, how to run a good practice, but we've done a bunch. We'll do Zoom calls actually a lot, and it's kind of neat because we'll do it. Usually I'll do it with teams prior to an event.
Hector's message. It costs a lot of money to get someone to train you. Oh yeah, look how good we are now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. But yeah, we'll do like a field breakdown, and we'll do things like that, like kind of getting how to prep for the event. So for instance, if like the Vegas event, when the layout drops, that's like when you want to schedule a thing, because like you're going in there, you got 1 weekend to practice. Like, what should we do? What are the game plans? Like, we do the BKI breakdowns. We'll talk about it here on the show a little bit, what happened at the practices and whatnot. But you want to get an idea of like going into it, like how's the best way to attack this practice? What should we be doing?
Sure.
Where should we put these bodies? Like, I don't know. Oftentimes when we'll do Zoom meetings, because we don't work with the teams directly, during the season. I don't know how everybody plays, but we'll get an idea of it, and then I'll have like game plans laid out. We'll have all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Definitely a really useful tool.
I mean, what I think is cool about the Zoom calls, and I'd love to do those more. Like for me, Ryan knows, like that's where I love to like nerd out and talk is like strategy and hybriding like real outside life with paintball and like the struggles of, you know, of being a good paintball player and having the discipline to learn and get better. But also, you know, there's a lot more than just paintball. It's like how to, you know, how to deal with your regular life. So like, and we were discussing this the other day, that side of like sports psychology in a sense. Like that's where I feel like those Zoom type calls are really advantageous for that part, is like the mindset of the game and dealing with like, you know, maybe what people's mental hurdles are. Like that, the Zoom calls are like a perfect platform, I think, for that. Just to discuss, because at the paintball field, it's like, all right, let's play. You also don't want to sit around and talk for, you know, an hour and a half because you're like, everyone else is going to leave and you're there. Let's like train. But just discussing and voicing some of those things, or voicing like what's difficult for you personally in this game, should be able to like talk to people and figure out how to like navigate that and get through that so that you can continue to get better. So, yeah.
And you're asking about these goggles. Yeah, I just got these things in today. Sick little custom project here.
Yeah, Dr. Despair. Zoom call for a kid that's just learning would help that kid's growth. 100%.
I think this camera does a little
Blur?
autofocus. Well, look at me, huh? Hey guys. Yeah, these are sweet goggle setups. Let me see. I'll grab these ones real quick. Put them up there. I gotta get the ears and everything all dialed up into this one from Andrew. Did a custom job. I said dealer's choice on what they're gonna look like. I think these things came out pretty fresh.
Yeah, that's good.
Get this. Come on, focus. Where you at?
I wonder how difficult that is to do. Remember we talked about that one thing that you have to get 200?
Well, it smells like
him do it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, why exactly? We should have a spick and span goggle made.
Yeah.
I mean, these things came out of the paint shop. These things just came out of the paint shop.
Candy paint.
That's
I might get a photo of me wearing this and then I'm cut.
You're cut. No, you guys are JT team.
No.
Core, Empire, same company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, Bob's your uncle. So we'll put those things back up there. What other news, dude? I just saw it. Actually, I just pulled this thing up, and I saw Damien right here. There it is, Los Angeles. Yeah, look at that.
Wow, it's crazy all these people release the news and we're just finding out about it.
Damn, that's crazy. Good thing we heard about it first online there.
Yeah.
On there. Oh, dude. So okay, I also want to, Rob. I need to get that that charity you want it donated to. So I wanted to let everybody know quickly as far as where everything went, because I've got the totals pretty much all dialed in. So we've got Derek WEIGEL, the support goat, won 3 or 4 different. I think he had like almost 20 tickets, 15 or 20 tickets. So we had a lot of entries into there, and there were under 200 tickets sold. I don't know what the total count was. Well, I do, but I have to like find it. It's written down somewhere. What I was getting at. Anyway, Derek WEIGEL took the top honors, and so with that, he got to choose where to donate the funds. And he was like, I trust you guys. You guys can go ahead and do it. So it's like $840 that, and Rob had actually, Palomo's in here. He's a Dynasty Champions Club member. He's a Mega Support Status member, and he and I were chatting a little bit. He's also the sponsor of this second, just beautiful crispy camera. I don't know if you guys saw Damien. He looked really crispy.
Yeah.
And you guys on the iPhones last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so he said that cystic fibrosis is something that he has experience with in personal life, and that if anything was left over, that we could throw it there. So we're gonna donate the remaining $840. We did a total of $1,991 to the Boys and Girls Club. $2,203 to 2 different cancer researches. One went to the Children's Cancer Foundation here in Redlands. The other went to a company called Beat Bladder Cancer Australia. Again, something that was personal to someone who is a friend, fan, and that's kind of how it goes. That's what it is. And then the other $840 is going to go to, I think, 841 or something like that. It's going to go to cystic fibrosis research. So once we get the local chart, and we'll get that information and that loot sent over. And again, I believe pretty much every single prize should have gone out, and we'll get all that dialed in, and to make sure if you guys did not receive your gifts, give it another couple of days, and we will make sure it gets to you. We're not withholding everything. So I definitely shipped out a handful of things. I know Orlando already got his stuff, and a couple of you guys are getting multiple packages. Something was shipped from HORMESIS, one was 713 Threads, and one was from down here. You're getting stuff from all over the place. I know I sent a couple of Gen X global packages out as well, full of stuff from Gen X. So that's what we got for there.
Happy holidays,
dude. I know, it's actually really cool. And if you guys have any ideas of what you guys would like to do and have and see in the 2024 Spick and Span season, when is Tuesday's show? I mean, I obviously know when the next, but it's not on. We're not on the 1st, is it? Oh, we're on the 2nd. Okay, we'll be ringing in the new year on January 2nd.
Yeah,
is a Tuesday. Good thing it's not the 1st, because then
Happy
Neil would
Kwanzaa.
not be happy. And today is the first day of Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. Any word one purchased World Cup jerseys for DCC? Oh yeah, those should be. I believe those things arrived at the office like on Friday. So everybody was out of the office. So those jerseys should all be there. All the World Cup jerseys for the DCC Dynasty Champions Club. They were shipped out. I mean, I approved those things.
Did you see Amir asked if how he could buy that Dynasty jacket you're wearing?
Who?
Amir.
I did not see that. Where is he?
Up a little bit.
Amir.
Okay.
Amir, what size are you? If you're a medium, I might you might want to shoot me a DM. But these jackets are actually not for sale, unless you get them from a Dynasty Champions Club member that
once it decides they want to sell it.
Yeah. I know that Jonathan Jones is selling his. It's an XL. I think he doesn't fit him. So this is like, one of the things one of the unique things about the Champions Club is a lot of the gifts that we give to people
are exclusive.
Are exclusive to the Champs Club.
Yeah.
You know, right. we did actually a blue Dynasty, like an Aculock Dynasty Aculock kit, and only the Champs Club. He's a medium, dude. Hit me up. This one might have your name right all over it. This is actually a gold Aculock kit, so I'm not sure exactly.
And I got those pens, so you could write his name all over it. Those silver pens.
Dude, those paint pens.
Yeah, do they work good? Did you try it?
I haven't tried it yet.
I feel like
don't have anything to sign yet. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna sign something. Whenever someone wins today.
Of color, like for.
Oh, and I found this, which was an unclaimed Mega Support Status membership gift bag here. This is actually a Champs Club shirt. Champs Club guys got this as well, the Red Ryan shirt. So we got this along with a cool Spick and Span headband. Is gonna go to one Mega member today. That's going on the wheel. Champs Club also got these little backpacks. We've got these water bottles with like a transfuse.
Brandon said Zoolander went to Ironmen.
We've got like the Champs Club's pretty cool. So we're actually, if you go to dynastypaintball.com, you can check out the Champs Club and see if it's a right fit for you. You can also give the gift of Champions Club. You can sign up for a whole year in advance, and you'll get like a cool little gift. This year, everybody who signed up for the yearly membership got a World Cup Dynasty jersey.
Nice.
That was cool with their name on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty rad. And then, holiday cards. We got a bunch of cool things. Also, the VIP experience. Dude, World Cup was so sick for that reason. Like, how many Champs Club members that were there? They're like, all the Dynasty swag. We would go into the pit because you get to hang out with us in a little VIP section. And we like cruise in there. We had the 10-man going. Like, so these guys were all like playing the 10-man. They were jumping in. Like, we have waters and snacks and we're playing the webcast there. And then we go and hang out in there. Like, just like relax.
Yeah.
And it was a cool experience. Dude, there's so many people. And then like we won. And then there's like all the champs were sitting in the thing waiting for us. It was pretty rad. It was really cool, man. It's like, it's by far the coolest club in town.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Not only do you get the cool gifts, but you get a lot of exclusive access.
I hope they keep doing that. Sky VIP. I'm sure you probably won't see it that much.
A little dirty. It was a little messy up there.
Oh, yeah,
a
little slippery
messy
too.
Yeah, very.
People
very
slipping. They're coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny, Marky, Damien.
Yeah, I almost went down.
Yeah.
That was almost a career ender. So I don't know if that one's gonna come back. Yeah, and we had a bunch of these guys were out there. So Damien won't play. I think you remember when I bunkered you in Infinite Tournament Paintball. Is that a video game, Rich?
I think it is.
Okay. I actually don't think that was me because I don't really play video games, except...
He might be talking about your player. Like if you're in that game.
I don't think I'm in that game either. If I am, let me know who makes that because I might need to send them an email. So I wasn't playing that game, so that wasn't me. But maybe someone had my screen name. You can put the screen names, right? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
but I did just get something really put that up. Send it to... Okay.
You want me to send it?
No, you can just put it up to the screen.
Damien
Vasquez Zoolander. There it is. Oh, you just got to get really close.
Yeah.
That's great. Paintball Sundays. Great work, guys. Congrats on that one. It said R Greenspan. That wasn't me, my man. It was not me. But maybe. Maybe it's just someone who...
What else? Any more rumors?
I don't know. What do you have in your new note thing? Mine's pretty... We need to work on getting Jackson and Colt. We need to send... Put a reminder. Siri, I'm going to put a reminder right here. Okay. This is how I do it. Remind me tomorrow at noon to get a hold of Colt and Jackson Frey. There we go.
I'm trying to think if
Booyah.
I wrote anything down.
Booyah.
Any news?
We need to do that one. And then, book your... What's everybody doing? What are you doing for New Year's?
Not going to a club, that's for sure.
No way, Jose, dude.
Uber circus.
Dude, don't even get on... Yeah,
I want to stick around the house.
You want to stay within walking distance.
Yeah,
stay within walking distance of your home. Just take it from us. I doubt even... I mean, I've got a DD now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she also goes to bed at 8:30 p.m., so I've got to really balance that.
You can get a ride to wherever you're going, but ride back's going to be difficult.
Well, the ride back is something you have to be in because if you're not in the ride back...
Yeah, the ride back is the chaos.
Then when you come home, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be doing on New Year's is navigating a pregnant wife and a 5-year-old child. And then will I make it to midnight? Probably not. Realistically, probably not.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure, I want to wish everybody out there a happy and safe festive Kwanzaa and holiday season. Obviously, if you take an Uber, for sure, don't look at the Uber surcharge and go, and then look at your car keys and go, this makes more sense.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Be smart. Yeah. I'm able to connect with great people. Oh yeah, and then we've also in the Champs Club we've got the Facebook group. Are you still in the Facebook group? Did Yosh kick you out?
I don't know. I don't really look at Facebook much. Maybe I don't know.
It's Tuesday. The show is on. Welcome Steve Segovia, also a Dynasty Champions Club member, annual member. He's got his jersey. Dude, he got cool little whiskey glasses that have Dynasty on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we sent him a little whiskey. I didn't even have those. I want those. We obviously can't send those to the Champs Club members because they'll probably break, and we do have under 18-year-old Champs Club people in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Doesn't AAA give ride? You could maybe call them.
Yeah, you just have to slash your tires.
Hey, my car won't start. Is there any way you could tow it back to my house, and then just ride with them? If you have AAA,
dude,
it's free.
Lane just
That
had
is
the
a hack.
ultimate hack. The ultimate hack, dude. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one there.
That's a solid one. That's a solid one. What's up? Just started paintballing 2 months ago. Best times ever out there every weekend. A-Rod. Dude, welcome. Dude, welcome. That's awesome. Doesn't give rides. They tow cars for drunk people. That's the same thing. I think we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing. So, okay, let's do some giveaways right now, and then we can send everybody on their way for the holidays.
So you can get ready for New Year's.
So you guys need to start stretching right now for New Year's.
Yeah.
Speaking of stretching, tomorrow is pretty much the last time you're going to be able to surf before the new year, because on Thursday
It's going up to 15.
it goes 8. I think it's 8 to 10 feet, and then it goes 10 to 15. It's like maxed out.
Are you not
this
going
weekend.
out in those?
I'm gonna try. I'm actually looking at new boards on here, because your board's actually at 5'10". I thought it was a 6'1".
Or like Keanu Reeves and the other guy in Point Break, that last scene.
Yeah, there's gonna be. What do you think I'm gonna do? Paddle to New Zealand? Let's clip some of the sides of me.
Ryan, I'm going back to the house, and you're like, all right, I'm going out.
No, so we can. Well, there's some places we can surf still.
All right.
I mean, you're probably not gonna come out, but tomorrow is like 4 to 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus,
That's what it
there's a
was
plus.
the other day.
It was like 3 to 4 the other day, but it was off. There was something wasn't on. There was something not on. So tomorrow, 4 to 6 plus. It's green, dark green, that's good. Then it's 8 to 12, 8 to 10, 10 to 15, 8 to 10. So Monday, January 1st, is just all we got. Oh, we're bumping around here. We got great surf in the forecast here.
We're gonna have to go really early, or we don't have to go that early?
No, we don't have to go that early because the tide's super high.
Okay,
we can
nice.
kind of like go whenever we want, really.
All right, nice.
Sloane's out of school.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't know. You want me to call? Did you guys did your team win the series down in Mexico? What are you talking about?
I think they did. I believe they
That's
did.
good. Yeah.
Mouse went to the. I didn't play the last one. Mouse. Played.
Okay, that's right. That's
They
right.
won, and he did the Houdini move on Harrison. When Harrison was coming to bunker him, but Mouse went.
Oh, that was that one. We watched it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. Okay, you're right. Let's see here. Is he done playing paintball? Vic, Spicka, the SP semi-pro team you're talking about is coaching is in Texas?
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah. Texas
Okay.
team.
Okay. D5 to D4. What's your best opinion to help me get better? Check out BKI Paintball. You can check out in the link down below. Support our sponsors also, guys. They really help out to make sure that this show is as exciting and juicy. They pay the legal bills for when we drop stuff, and Di has to serve us a Hell yeah, Rich. Just ripping it. Rich is out there ripping it right now in Mexico. Where in Mexico are you at, Rich?
My hotel. He said it.
I know, but where like Rich is out there. Hey Rich, while you're at it, click the join button. There's a little button you can click to join, so that way you get your name is in green.
Yeah.
Try to take advantage of you while you're drinking in
See
your hotel.
the highest.
Yeah.
Highest.
Go ahead and join the channel, support the channel. You get cool little emojis also.
Mega member, super
Yeah.
mega.
Hell yeah.
Super mega support.
Super
status.
mega support status. There's also another one at the very top.
Oh, the elite.
There's like an elite. It's the
secret
boat.
one.
It's the boat squad. The best of all time squad. Tulum. Rich is in Tulum.
Wow.
Let's go, dude. Yeah. There he is. There we go, Kyle. Thanks for the support.
Nice.
Dude, let's get your name. Oh, and then we're going to put your name on the wheel. There we go. So, speaking of the wheel, we're going to do a mega support status drawing. We'll spin it a couple
I
times.
think Misadventures was, he used to be.
I'm
So,
back, baby.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Hey, that's right. Thank you, Dr. Despair. Let's give this man an air horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So,
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
I can't purchase it in Mexico. Okay, I'll believe you. That's a good out. I'll take that. It's a good out. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Officer Bubble Bath. Jesus, let's go. Only in the U.S. Okay. If Rich wins, the wheel is rigged. That's. I'm gonna put you on the wheel right now, Misadventures. Okay. Next, in between Dilfs, who wins a lot, and Al Dudley. Also, just as a reminder, if you are a supporter of the show, we do appreciate it. You guys all rock. You're the reason that we are able to stay on air for as long as we are. I mean, we got to calculate it. We should on the second. We'll do a little, maybe like not a year in review, but we'll talk about like some of the statistics. I've got some good stats actually. The YouTube did give me some stats. I should as well. 2023 year in review. Okay, we gained almost 1,500 new subscribers.
Nice.
Okay, 400,000 views.
Whoa.
75 uploads. We got 2,000 shares. I'm not sure if that's 719 comments, which doesn't make sense because I feel like we get 719 comments just in the chat. So I'm not sure how that's gonna.
It's like after that.
Our most viewed video.
Wow, I knew it.
With no surprise here is Snake in the Grass when Kyle
and
did
Alex
the 360 180 kickflip on us.
Set the league.
11,000 hours watched on that episode 122.
That was an action.
Top short is a video of Verbal got of me, or maybe it was Moffat, of me bunkering 2 of the Bears players, 180 no scopes.
Oh, I know that one.
That was tight. Still one of the most top live stream, 6,878 comments
action
on that video.
6,878
comments, which doesn't make sense that there's only 700. Those numbers don't line up. We've been 4 years. Your community grew when you launched channel memberships. Okay, thank you. So that's you guys. That's a wrap. On a great year.
I mean, why don't they get to include today's show? Because we're still in.
We're still ripping 2023.
We could have boosted there.
Yeah. I'll
send them an email.
I'm gonna put something in the comments box. We can say, hey, can we get the rest of our stats?
I wonder if
I can actually look into that. I can find out when that email came, and we do the math here on the studio section of this thing.
If we got over 500, don't we get like a plaque, or you have to get like 1 million?
So you need to have 100,000 at 100,000 subscribers. You get a plaque. At 1 million views, maybe you get a plaque. We're not hitting any of those numbers. We need to kick someone in the nuts for that. Like you need to have like a thing where you shoot the paintball into a net, and it comes back and then hits you in the Wii, and then you fall down. That gets you views.
If we could get Mr. Beast on here, maybe just to come by for a show, like we have Mr. Beast in
if the beginning of our show name wasn't considered a racial slur, that would also probably help to boost viewership. But we're not changing. That's your name.
Yeah.
That's your name.
Yeah.
We're not bending for anybody. But we did have someone who was like, "No, I don't find that an issue. I don't see it being an issue."
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll leave that one there. It is. You got to tiptoe on those sort of things. We really want to tiptoe around those ones. Okay. So
I saw. By the way, did we?
Oh,
we got that thing. And I saw.
Look at this puck dispenser.
I saw at the store the other day. Like these like energy pouches like this. I'm like, man, maybe. I could see those nectar guys getting into a store with that. Like I could see that in a store, you know.
These are great.
Oh, that's a new flavor.
This is the new.
Did you try it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm not gonna try it right now because it's 5:30.
Yeah.
I like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I do want to smell them. I just sent a couple of these things out to Paige Smith. So these are non-nicotine energy pouches. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. Go ahead, try one. Yeah, just try one. Just try to get.
Caffeine doesn't work on me.
Yeah.
Show me. If I ate the whole thing, maybe.
Show me the like. Just walk us through the experience. So anyway, these are pretty neat. There's some friends of ours who play paintball locally.
You know that light green Orbit gum, the spearmint one? It tastes exactly like that.
It's nice though, huh?
Yeah, it's like a soft mint.
Okay, soft mint.
Pretty good.
Visit nectar.com/Tuesdays. I think it's buy 2 get 1 free. You can buy like a big puck of them.
There's a link down there, isn't
There's a link down below. There's certainly a link down below. And actually, dude, I drove home from Arizona. I drove to Arizona and back. Both times we left at like 6 or 7 p.m. after the show last time.
Yeah.
Dude, I just had like 2 or 3 of these things along the ride.
You're good?
Dude, zooming. No problem at all.
Nice.
Also, World Cup or any paintball tournament, when you have a 4-hour break between when you're playing on Sunday at at an event, and your first game is at 9 or 10 a.m. and then the last game's at 5 p.m. and you're just standing around in your gear, like there's that one long like lull in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Dude, rip one of these things. And we're pumped, dude. Yeah, click the link in the bio down below. These guys are really cool. This stuff is, I think it works. I think it works really well. It's got cognizine in it, so it kind of not only does it give you like that energy, but you're like a little sharper too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you feel when you have that thing in right now?
Yeah, but I got self-control. That's what they teach you rule 1 in karate.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you can't use your powers.
Mm-hmm.
It takes more will to not use my powers on
Your
you.
powers.
My Chop City powers.
Okay, hey guys, we're at 95 likes. Let's get another 5 likes, and then we'll start doing
I don't want to let these hands just go right here. It might get hurt. You.
I see. What's that? What's the uncle's name in what's that really funny movie? It's like Uncle Kirk or something like that.
Is it it's like a Pineapple Express type movie or something?
Kinda, yeah. Uncle Ted or Uncle Kirk and it's that funny kid. It was like he did the only movie. He's out in the Midwest. It's got like the kid's name is the movie. He has that funny dance. And then he has that uncle who's like, I could throw a football over the mountains. Come on. Uncle Rico. What's the name of that movie?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Kyle's
Uncle
Uncle Rico.
He's like throwing the football.
Yeah. Oh, what the color is to throw. You're over here like, I can't release these hands. I don't know. We got too much electronics around here.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't want to ruin your teeth. You know. Like,
That was such an odd movie. Like it's
great.
like so like quiet and just like cringe. It's a very interesting movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pineapple Express is also hilarious.
That's a good movie.
Grandma's Boy. Those are like some. They don't make those comedy movies like that.
I don't
like,
think they're allowed
bad.
to.
Yeah, I don't feel like.
And the guy who did them all, like not Seth Rogen, but who was the other funny again? Who did that little documentary about himself and his mental things? Jonah Hill. Like he's kind of like he's taking a different path.
Yeah. He's still.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Best cracked out Karate Kid, Smoking Aces. Oh yeah, that was a good one. The Karate Kid and Smoking Aces with the boner. Okay, we're over 100 likes. We can stop subjecting you guys to this trash talk garbage.
This is what it's been doing for me. It doesn't show. That's why we were saying last week. I just have to refresh.
Oh right, I've got it right here.
Well, it does. It shows it when I refresh. But
oh yeah, 103. Tin Pro get stabbed in the back with a fork. Okay, giveaway. So we're gonna spin the wheel. Let's go mega support status membership. First, let's see what this looks like. Okay, Mac OS.
Rich.
Display capture.
Rich is asking how someone stole my H2K. How do I remove my air and regulator before heading back to the USA? Screw that thing in to your gun without the bolt in. Go slow. Don't go right. Don't turn it all the way on and click the air because then it's gonna be extremely loud.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the tank tools, we're gonna their H2K Carl's gonna send us some more. We should have some by next week to give away.
It's nice too. He made you a dinosaur one.
This one's this was a Champs Club gift.
Nice.
Right here, a tank tool with Dynasty branding on it.
Got made you a custom tiger wear one.
Yeah.
Tiger on it.
Yeah, this is like this. I would say could almost even get invention of the year in paintball. Like this is like the only like new thing that's actually like makes sense.
Well, Rich, if you don't have a tank tool,
yeah, just take your bolt out, Rich.
No, he said that's how you mess it up. I guess you could you could
mess
also
what up?
just try to unscrew the reg with all the air in it if you don't want to use that way.
No, that doesn't mess anything up. Air just flows through the gun.
You don't need to tell me.
Rich, have another shot of tequila and let it rip, brother.
Yeah, just screw that thing in.
By the way, we don't condone doing anything that could accidentally hurt you, so don't, drink safely.
When you're degassing the compressed air out of your tank.
Yeah. I like these things because you can screw it in and then you can put it upside down.
He said it got stolen. He had one of those.
It didn't get stolen. It fell out of your bag.
Yeah, lost.
Yeah,
I lost it.
Like someone went into your bag and stole only this and not the gun or any of the other components in there. You misplaced it. It fell out of your bag.
And then I guess if you don't want to do that, the other options are you could just leave your tank, or you could just try to put it in your bag and hope that they don't take it.
Let it rip, brother. Full send. I've had over 14 shots. Then what are you worried about?
I think I'm drunk.
Yeah. Dude, Rich. I like Rich. Rich knows how to party.
I bet there's someone in Mexico that you could probably pay to test it out for you, so you don't have to test it out, like to try to push the pin down. Okay, do you mind trying this? I'll give you $100. I'm gonna go stand like a block away. It'll come right back when I don't hear the air anymore.
Wrong one. There it is. Okay.
All right.
Let's get this wheel up, rolling. So this is the wheel with everybody on it. Let me move.
But
it
yes, we do need to get Colt and
dude, reminders already set. Reminder is set, my friend.
and then that should be some good action.
Well, we have to. Well, they're obviously like they hear what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So we tell them like, hey, we should get you guys on and like, let's talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Jace. I need to get your contact info, Jace. I think you won a while ago on the show, and I don't know what you won. Oops, J.
I'll get popcorn for that show too. Just
Dude, it'll be good. It'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just sit back.
What just happened there? Oh boy. Okay, and next up, Johnny Win. Okay, so we'll do a couple of these spins here. Do one more of these, and we'll do 3 mega member support status. We've got some Gen X Global giveaways that we're gonna be throwing out there. We've got Matrix gear helping to keep the lights on and get some more of those shirts made. I like those shirts, and you know what I like about those shirts is I like seeing everybody at the events wearing them. Yeah. Nick Kerrigan.
Yeah, skinny supports.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Skinny Kevin, Coach K, who hasn't texted me, so he's not mad that we released the news because he does the graphics over there.
For Die.
I think he's like one of the many people, but yeah, he's their graphic guy. He's their graphic guy.
Did you added Misadventures too, right?
Oh yeah, he's on that list.
There you go.
Yeah, he was at the top of the list.
Nice.
But we got a lot of you guys supporting us. So, whoops, wrong camera. Screen capture. Okay, so this is the mega support status wheel. These are our top tier members. These guys that support us the absolute most. And if you guys are a mega support status member and you look at the comment section, there's a community section in the YouTube app on the page.
Rich, Ryan didn't tell you that. I told you that. Why are you giving Ryan credit?
Yeah, Rich, thank you.
I said to remove the bolt, and then you said that's how you messed it up. I know how it became different.
All I know, Kyle, is that it's 51%
Good
your
job, Ryan.
fault, 49% my fault. So
You're so smart. You handled it. What a guy. What a guy.
EP almost won twice. Randy Navarro. Okay, congrats, Randy. We're gonna be sending out some gifts all your way. Also, Edric Alvarez, your prize also shipped. You won something on the World Cup show, and we forgot to send it. Just straight up, just didn't get sent. So if you did win on something, don't feel bad about reaching out and say, hey, I think I won, and then there's a chance that there's a small chance that we didn't send it out, but there's an even greater chance that we don't have your address. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Oh, Rich hit the nipple on the table to unlock it. Yeah, make sure you're careful there, and you're not in a hotel that's gonna be really expensive. Okay. Also, just really quickly, if you guys also look down below at the upcoming events, we've got the BKI Combine, the first weekend in February. I think it actually might be sold out. It's at X Factor Paintball Park. We'll be out there teaching the Combine drills, and yeah. that's a really cool experience. If you have an opportunity to be able to go there, go check that out. And if you're also a local coach or team that's wanting to scout players, that's the whole point of the combine. It originally was developed to be an area where players can show off their skill sets. So if you're a coach or you're a team looking for players and you're not going to be participating in it, go to X Factor Paintball Park on that February weekend, the first weekend in February, and you're going to be able to scout players out there. That's like one of the main reasons. You can figure out who's there and who's playing well, and who you should pick up. Specific drills, you'll be able to see their skill sets. Check out paintballcombine.com for more information there. Also, if you look at the upcoming events, registration for Hawaiian Legends is open.
When is that?
Hawaiian Legends
Yeah.
is the 18th of February. It's a two-day event. February 17th and 18th in Maui. Dude. Sick. Yeah.
I already got paintball these first 3 weekends of January.
What do you mean?
With TJ Bastards, we have their first practice the first weekend of January. Then we have AC Diesel's first practice against the Hurricanes, second weekend of January.
Oh, wow.
And I'm teaching
Second weekend of January. Wait, what's happening the first weekend of January?
TJ Bastards.
Okay.
First practice. It's kind of just like a warm-up.
Yeah, warm up.
Day, just a
okay,
warm
and then
day.
you guys are playing.
Then we're
second
playing
weekend.
second weekend against the Hurricanes, with the whole Diesel, the new.
We're gonna be up at the Yellowstone Ranch that weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll be coming at you live. Hopefully, Meter. Bring your Starlink for Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
Ranch.
Yeah.
We got it. Hopefully, maybe they've updated the internet up there. I'm not sure.
I feel like it worked pretty good last time. No.
A little glitchy, but yeah, it's all right. We're used to it, guys. Can I bring a field to Reno, Nevada? I'm not the transporter of the fields, my friend. Unfortunately, isn't there a field? Where do the people in Tahoe play? There's got to be a field up there. You know, all the paint is made in Carson City, so there should be a paintball field out there. But yeah, I'll see what I can say. Rich, you want to donate that to the the show? We'll give it away on the next show when you're safely back. Don't give away the farm as you're drinking tequila. Out there, you can get in a lot of trouble. Out there. So anyway, again, guys, have a safe, amazing week.
So Glenn Takamoto back to Dynasty. We heard Revo.
Yeah, I think Glenn Takamoto might be going to Revo.
We heard a rumor of
Revo? Could that be a pickup? Glenn Takamoto to Revo. He's still good, I guarantee it.
that. Allegedly. Not factually, but
Not
maybe.
factually. Not even allegedly, I think. I think it's more of like a
We just
slight
heard a rumor.
possibility. Like it could happen
Yeah.
somewhere. It's like anything's possible.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Wait till next week. And
Have
see.
a kick-ass end to your 2023. Set your intentions, clear your minds, be responsible. Okay, it's a big one, big R in that one. On the New Year's Eve plans and stuff. Rich, keep it together down there, my friend. Sounds like you're falling apart quickly. We wish you the best.
Leopard King headband.
And we will see you guys on we'll see you guys at the beginning of the year, January 2nd, when you guys are nursing hangovers, hopefully not that late into the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be up every morning at 6:30 for the rest of my life.
Thanks for the donation, Nick.
And Haoli Mahiki Laki is the place for me. Isn't that how that song? Hey, Jesse, how did I do in that? Hule Maliki Maki is the... That's like the Merry Christmas song kind of thing. How did I sound? All right, guys. Enjoy. We are out. Do you know what the state fish is for the Hawaiian state fish?
Blowfish?
Nope.
Octopus?
No, it's
Marlin?
Nope. You gotta say it though.
Reef.
Huma huma kuka puka kuba wea. Huma nuka kua pupa. You try it one time.
Huma nuka kuka pupa wea.
That's pretty good.